All right, everyone. Let this stream start. Still says upcoming for me. There we go. Now it says it's live. Let me check the audio. Yeah, it works. Okay, hey everyone, this is Dan, First Person Looter, and I am back with my FPL guide to Borderlands 2. This is part 2 of my series. So, in case you didn't watch the first one, and that wouldn't make any sense, go watch all of them. I'm trying to make this game as easy as possible to play, to get through the whole story, with as little effort as possible. I'm starting basically brand new, but all of your badass ranks that you acquire while playing in any other character, in any other playthrough, they just automatically apply to every future character you ever make. So all of my stats are going to be higher than what yours are. So if I shoot someone with a fairly with a gun that isn't super powerful, it might actually do more damage than what you see, because I have a badass stat that increases the guns, but still everything I'm doing is how I've learned to play as easy as possible. So let's get back into this. We left off where we finally got our ship from the first, what I consider main boss. I guess, wait, what? This, okay, this looked like a gun that, okay, I have a crammed injector. This looked very much like a gun that I will tell you we need to get. And I've been using with another character. I thought I loaded the wrong character for a second. So again, we have that. We have our save point.
Sanctuary's off limits. You bloodshots can stay in your hole. I see you.
We will be jumping that in a few minutes.
Awesome. Why don't you boys run on back to your camp? Oh, good idea. I think we'll just turn around and head back to our... Die!
Pandora is a violent and dangerous place. Sanctuary is slightly less so. You'll need a card to reach the city gate. Get to the catcher ride.
Okay, so before we do that, I see a 1 flashing right here, which means I have one more skill point that I can apply to one of my skill trees. So let's go ahead and hit the main big button on the controller and use the right and left R1 and L1 buttons, whichever direction you want to go, to get to the skills. So here we go, and as I mentioned, as just a quick little refresh, what I like to do is look at the bottom of each skill tree, because that should be what most people would consider the best of the best of that particular skill tree. So is that the kind of thing what you think you would play towards? But there's a lot of good stuff in the first ones of all of these. Some people say stick to one skill tree, other people say spread it out. And regardless of which skill tree you use, you need to spend 5 points in the first row. I call this a row. And then these are columns. So you need to spend 5 points in total, however you want to divvy them up. Again, you can do all 5 on this more pep one, for example, or you can do all 5 for these myelin, or you can do 3 in myelin and 2 on pep, or 4 on pep and 1 on myelin. You get the point. As long as you get 5 total points spent, it will open up the next row, and spend another 5 points across the board, you'll open up this row, etc., etc., etc. So let's see what we would do. Like bullets that hit walls or other objects have a chance to ricochet off towards nearby enemies. That would be nice to have. So if I miss, the anarchy skill is each stack of anarchy increases gun damage while decreasing accuracy. Prematurely reloading your gun causes you to lose all stacks of anarchy. That might be nice. Increases reload speed, increases shock damage, increases your chance of applying burn, electrocute, corrode, and slag. You definitely need slag slag becomes very important in the hardest mode. While your gun's magazine is full, you regenerate health. I think that's what we're going to go with. It's the first thing that we'll be able to have that will allow us not to have to worry about health vials. I mean, you will, but less so. Because right now, oh, well, we have full health, but when we don't have full health, it just stays at whatever lower health it is until I pick up a vial. Here, at least we can duck and get behind a wall and wait it out and let our health start filling up. And the more points we put towards it, the faster it'll regenerate. And if you get something like a relic, or this is called a class mod, either of these things, one that you might find will have further increase in health recovery. It might boost this particular skill, so let's go ahead and get it. So we're coming up to where we're very close to Sanctuary. We took the main journey on the boat, which was just a loading screen, so we don't get to see us sailing across the open seas. But we are very close to the entrance to Sanctuary, but first we need to get a car, and we need to help them with one small little side quest before they will open the gate for us. So those are two things we have to do in order to get to Sanctuary. Get a car and then do this side quest that they want us to do to open the gate. And the side quest is all right here in this area. Let my robot go wild, shoot these guys as much as I can before they come out of their holes. That was not very good. But before they come out of their holes, they are not moving very far. Moving very fast. Reload so I can get my health, but I already have full health. This is why I love this particular character. My ability distracts enemies. Square, just tapping square, and then tapping it again right away to pick up whatever came out of it. Money gets picked up automatically, but iridium and ammo and weapons do not. It's only the yellow lines connected to the money that you pick up automatically. So this station will be broken. We have to fix it and get the car.
We'll digitally construct a vehicle for you. Give it a try.
Wow, unauthorized user up in my grill.
If you want to listen to the story, you can, but we are going to go right to where we need to go, which is back here. We have to take out all the enemies back here.
Sorry, darn.
I'm going to allow my
Controls these catch-a-ride machine
character, my little helper, to regenerate before I really interact with these people.
vehicles
But maybe they'll see me.
to prevent the bandits from using it. But I'm reading an inactive machinery
There you go.
bloodshot camp. If you can attach its interface adapter to the catch-a-ride, I can hack the machine and get your car.
So now, no, our guy's not ready yet. What we're trying to do is just race all the way back here. So take this whole side thing and come all the way up here. They're not going to follow you up here. You do have to fight your way through them, and that's what I was doing, but we're going to make our way up here first. This isn't not where the part is, but this is where some good loot sometimes is. There's a rocket launcher. I don't use them too much, but get some health. Don't really need it. Oh, as you can see, that right now 159, 160, 161, because my gun is loaded, and I got my side helper. Oh, he was helping. But we are picking up a piece of robot that's right in front of this hut. Let our guy distract them. I'll go ahead and pick it up.
Just attach the adapter onto the catch-a-ride, and I'll get you a free car.
And at this point, we can leave now. We can get out of here, and the machine will work. You can stay to continue fighting them if you want. It helps, you know, you practice shooting. I mean, that's why you got this game for, to shoot enemies. There's loot in there if you want to get more loot. Not tons of loot, but
Phase shift.
I'm sure there could be little weapons, some cash, some ammo. But we'll get more of that elsewhere if you want to skip it.
Wait a moment while I hack the catcher up.
Especially since what we're about to have has its own unlimited ammo. These vehicles have their own unlimited ammo, so I don't really need to worry about ammo right now.
Taco in the glove box.
Let's see. No, we haven't unlocked that yet.
Try requesting another car.
I've never really understood why there's two vehicles, especially when every time you come back to it, the vehicle that you last customized is what's there. So I guess you can customize this type of vehicle, a light runner, and then there's also a truck that we'll be building later on. We need to get the pieces for it to build it. So maybe you can have one vehicle that's that and another vehicle that's the other thing, or maybe it's because you can have up to 4 players playing this game at the same time. So, and each car fits 2 people in it. So that could be it. Let's change the color. Bubblegum, something that's obvious. So we've deployed the vehicle. Now what we can do is we can do 2 things. We can either hit circle to get out of this and see our beautiful car, and then move over to it where it says enter driver's seat. Gunner's seat is up here. And you can't drive the vehicle when you're in here. You can only shoot from it. And also the game doesn't let you stand on it. It's bouncing. The character is bouncing on its own. I am not doing it. So that's one way to get to it. Hit circle to get out of it. Look at your beautiful vehicle and then hit square to get into the driver's seat. And there's your driving tools, but we'll talk about that.
Thanks for using scooters, catch a
I'm going to hit circle to get out of it.
Real charmer, that one. You should now be able to digistruct a car from any catch-a-ride station. Now
The other way
that gap.
to get into it is once you've deployed the vehicle, you can just go right to teleport to vehicle. Just press down and then X. You're in the driver's seat, so you don't have to run out and find it. So we'll push forward on our left joystick. If we move right on the joystick, that will turn the wheels. So line yourself up with this jump. Get it nice and lined up. I'll try to reverse perfectly straight back. You can turn. Oh, that didn't really work. Okay. Now I'm going to just press forward on the joystick all the way. And right when we get to about here, right when the ramp starts, I'm going to press L1, which is the booster. And I'm going to hold that button down. And you can see how much booster is here. It's that top, more orange colored thing. So press forward on the left joystick and R1, holding it, and let go.
Great.
And just keep driving.
Find Roland. He'll want to meet the Vault Hunter who stared down handsome.
Now we don't have to stay here and shoot these people, these bullymongs. The right trigger is just the regular bullets. There are small rockets if you pull the left trigger. A little bit slower, more powerful, or you can pull both triggers at the same time.
Dignity! I almost forgot to mention dignity!
And see what happens when you run over skag piles or bullymong piles. You automatically pick up what's on there, which is nice. Let's hit the L1 again. What I like to do to go fast is I aim for these little rocks right here, and you can jump over some of this wall. Of course, you don't know what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it yet. Let's actually, don't go yet. If you are following along, don't drive your car with me yet. I'm showing you what we're going to do. We're going to take this rock right here and ramp and just drive over it. You might be able to do it here. Oh, you can do it here. Oh my God. All right. Or you can just do that then. But we're trying to get to this spot right here. And I think the game generally intends you to want to go all the way around this way. I can't believe I could do it that other way. How about that? I think that's kind of what they want you to do. Little campfire going on here. Don't worry about these little things. They're not strong enough to completely kill your car unless you wait there long enough. Well, anyway, we're back here. And I just go. I just hold on the front left joystick. Right about here, I will. Okay, that didn't work whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And that's how I would get over it. But obviously there's an even easier way that I discovered by accident, so tutorial for me as well. So now we're at the entrance, but they're not going to let us in unless we do the side mission. So this is part 2 of the 2-step thing that we needed to do. I don't know why you're not turning around, but even he couldn't believe what I did with my car, so we don't need to be fighting these people. So actually, let me ignore that. I don't know why I am engaging with them. I don't need to do that. Don't worry about what he's saying, unless you want to listen to it. But if we're trying to hurry up, let's turn around, because we're going to go to where he's going to eventually tell us to go. So go back the way you came. Turn left at this road.
I used to be a vault hunter like you, until I fought the Crimson Raiders. We'll catch up when I get back to Sanctuary. For now, I need your help. My men tell me
when you see this anchor hanging off of this boat, we're almost where we need to be.
Bring Reese back to Sanctuary, and you'll have earned your place in the Raiders.
Okay, this is what we need. Again, we don't have to engage with him. If we can just quickly grab this and get back in, we're in. Now we're going to drive over here. Now, we need to remember this location, Marrowfield. This is very important because one of the 2 weapons that I demand you get to use for the whole game is in here. You have to farm for it. We won't get it now. The character that we need to farm won't be here now, but he will be in future times when we return to this area. Remember, there's no robots here, so it's everyone's flesh and bones, so anything made of fire is going to be plenty fine to deal with these enemies. I'm going to try to stay with the bullymongs for now because there's a bunch of other enemies up ahead. I want to deal with one type of enemy at a time. And it's going to be important when I talk about how you can just ignore these enemies if you want. There's something very important coming up next. I don't know why that's bouncing off of them. Okay, so our gun is reloaded. So that gives us time to allow our health to automatically build back up. Just keep letting them follow. A new skill point. So, you know what would be fun? We're regenerating 0.4% max of your max health per second. Now if we add another one, it'll be 0.8%. That's double. If I do my math correctly, that's double. Okay, he's going to start talking. We don't have to listen to him talk. We need to go back this way, but I'm going to actually go a little bit further first. Sometimes there's some good loot back here. You don't have to come back here, but... And it gives him time to say his piece.
Get that core back to Sanctuary. I'm just gonna take a nap.
This is better in every way except... I'll take it though, even though the damage isn't as good. And that's usually my most important piece.
I recruited to the Raiders. Get that power core back, and while you're at it, kill some bandits for Reese.
So while you're at it, that's the important piece of this.
You've got an area waypoint. Sometimes your Echo device can't find the precise location of what you're looking for. Search the area marked by the big-ass green circle on your minimap.
Big-ass green circle.
Somewhere in that...
big ass green circle.
Area.
So yeah, the thing at the top left there, top right, where it says kill bloodshots 0 of 20, and there's a plus, that means you don't have to kill 20 of them, but if you do, you get a few more points to help you level up better, but you don't have to do it. So it's all a matter of, do you need to level up or you just want to hurry through this? It's random who drops these power cores. There are 2 of them, so I'm gonna let him go. You do have to kill some of them because that's how you get them. One of them has to drop it after dying. Whoops. There's one. All right.
That's the power grid. Great. Jack won't destroy Sanctuary today, at least. Now get back to the city. We'll meet up once I get there. Welcome to the Crimson Ring. Damn it. I'm being attacked. I'll see you.
There's no real good spot that I've discovered to like get into and just like hang out to be able to handle people. Sometimes there's like spots where nobody else can really get to and you can just hide and let people come to you. But either way, it's nice. I don't really have to hide. My my robot is handling people for me. When you see these car trunks, they have some good stuff a lot of times. Not today, though. Let's check the pistols. Ooh, and this one's fire. I'll take that. The music stops, so nobody's coming after me. But they'll see me again. They saw my robot disappear. Careful about these barrels, because if you get the slag on you, you have to deal with its effects as well. So I'm just sort of playing it cool, hanging away. Oh, they see me because there's red on the minimap. But I'm trying to not to engage too much until, there we go. I jumped off there. I didn't even mind because I know I'm not going to die from height. They zigzag so much. Look at the fire damage numbers coming off them. It's great that the fire damage numbers are orange. Slag damage numbers are purple. Shock damage numbers are blue. Corrosion damage colors are green. That's right. Surprised we haven't found this thing yet. Once it drops, the diamond will become a lot more specific. Maybe it's the last person. Oh, he has a shield, so fire is not really good for shields, but it'll do something. Just not as effective as a shock weapon. Pistols and SMGs, I think, are my favorite weapons in the game. For sure.
Great idea.
Notice that while I'm reloading too, I'm just constantly moving left and right. I'm trying to not be a stationary target for them. Because when I'm reloading, I'm definitely vulnerable. Oh, well, I killed 20. Okay, that's great.
I'm sure Reese would have been happy to know how quickly you wiped out those bloodshots.
That wasn't intentional. Oh, the diamond. Oh, wait, did I only need one? Did I only need one that whole time? Oh, maybe I did only need one the whole time and I could have just left. The other circle was just where bloodshots are to kill. Right. Things I just don't really think about because I don't focus like that when I play the game on my own. I just go. I just do. If you don't want to run back, you can quit the game and then reload the level and you'll be back where you last came into the map, which is Actually, might not be. What is going on? I actually don't know. But I see the car icon. It's there, so it's irrelevant. Pull back on the left trigger. Run over these things. I love that I can pick things up automatically when I run them over. L1. Okay, you don't need to hold L1. Just tap it and it goes.
This is a message to Sanctuary, the last stronghold of the Resistance. Pandora as you knew it, the Chaos, the Bandits, that time has passed. If you let it, this could be an era of order, of peace. Roland, is that you? Oh, it's the Vault Hunter. Get it! Hey, you like my speech? I was lying about the last part, by the way. I'm gonna spend a
And while you're in the car, you can hit square. And here we are in Sanctuary. This will be our home base. Something will happen to this location, but we will still always be able to come back to it.
Huh? Well done. It'll be nice to see a friendly face when I'm burning that place to the ground.
You're the one Commander Roland was talking about. The one who faced Jack and lived. Look,
I think I'll take...
bad. But first things first. Plug that power core into the shield generator.
So basically, the idea of this game now is we need to defeat Jack, and the only way to defeat Jack is to gather all of the characters who were playable in Borderlands 1, get them all back together here in Sanctuary, and then do a few little other missions to prepare when we have each other, and then go and take care of Jack. So yeah, that's the bulk of the game, is getting each of these 4 characters and then doing a couple missions with all of these characters to get ready to go and take down Jack. So I think I'm going to break these videos up now into each character that I need to get, and the first one is going to be Roland. So we're gonna I'll play this game and do this video all up until I've gotten Roland. I just want to check on something though. I want to see how smooth the stream is going. Okay. Oh, good. I was worried because I doubled my bit rate, because the last video was pretty pixelated, but it still works fine. Alright, so here we can pick which gun we want. If you don't like either of them, my recommendation is just to pick the more expensive one, so you can sell it for more money. This is very slow. The fire rate's faster than what I have now, apparently, but...
Good.
Let's go for it. Oh, I just heard the zhuzh, so we just got...
Roland was supposed to bring us
we just got...
how to stop Jack. With him missing,
We really need your help.
Oh, we turned it in the thing. Yes, yes.
Stand up straight. We got a Vault Hunter headed your way.
Let me get the gate for you. The Resistance has needed somebody like you for a while now.
You gotta get out of his way.
You will succeed.
And he does this, so sometimes if you go to him too fast, he doesn't respond. There we go. We're gonna go see Scooter now. Just go straight forward. We can jump over this. We don't have to wait for it. Though you might as well wait for it, because you're not gonna get this gate open until later.
Crap. I mean, darn. Roland needs your help. Without you, the Crimson Raiders don't stand a chance against Jack. Please find out where Roland's gone. Sanctuary.
We've been doing a lot of skag stuff, a lot of bandits.
Oh, crap.
Next up is robots.
I heard all of you were robots and you eat metal out the garbage and stuff. Knew you wired death machines because...
But you should probably know.
Now, if you're here to kill me, you should probably know...
You never got me, you robotic son of a bitch.
Wait a minute.
Ha! Well, hang me upside down from a telephone pole, cover me in honey, and lead me to a slow death at the hands of hungry spider ants. You ain't no Hyperion robot. You're a vile hunt. Now, you gonna help us out?
Cut him off, sorry.
Situation? I heard them Crimson Raider dudes talking about it. Roland told me if you ever disappeared, I was supposed to initiate Plan B, or as I like to call it, Plan Turn This City into a floating-ass fortress of airborne awesomeness. B. I got some fuel cells around.
We can't do anything yet. We have to stay here.
This iridium here too.
There we go. So this is what you use to purchase upgrades to the black market. There you go. And the upgrades are, as I said in the last video, you're upgrading your how much you can hold of something, whether it's how much ammo you can have for a gun, or how much gear you can hold in your backpack, or gear that you can put in your vault. That's what you upgrade. Even though it's made out of the same stuff that slag is made out of, this is not slag. This is not a weapon. This is, when you see it in like bars, like gold bars, then it's a different compound or something. I don't know. Sought after commodities, yes. But I mean, yeah, sought after. You're not doing much with it other than increasing your inventory, which is important. It's good to have more bullets. We just got one right there. And we spend it at Crazy Earl's. And his shop happens to look very purple. So that's a nice visual cue to know where you need to go to spend it. And in fact, we're going to be instructed to take this to Crazy Earl's as the game's way of teaching you about what this is all about. Get them all open, and then I'm just going to click and hold the square to grab everything at once. And back here I grabbed.
Fuel cells into the ignition primers. You're gonna need a third.
Purple 7. Our backpack is full. We have one too many. How can you have more in your backpack than you can actually hold? How do I have 13 of 12? Because if your backpack is full and you complete a mission, if the mission has a weapon as a reward, it gives it to you. So in that regard, you can, if you just kept everything you still had and you just kept doing missions, you could have 14 of 12, 15 of 12, 16 of 12. But I don't care about that. If you want to swap a gun, you can. I shouldn't have dropped it, actually. Let's see. Let's take this one, put it into this slot. Now I have it, so now I can point the gun that I'm holding at the gun I want to pick up, and I can look at its stats versus the gun that I'm holding, and it's better in every way. So I will click and hold square, and it swaps it out.
Bandits of Sanctuary. I hear a new Vault Hunter has arrived in your city, so just turn him into me and you'll be rewarded. Don't worry, nobody's gonna turn you.
Roland said we gotta have an egg
Everyone's getting cut off.
just in case he ever disappeared and saw the fuel cells and whatnot. Bummer though. He really wanted to meet you. Raiders ain't gonna last without some new blood, and given how you shot them bandits up, I'd say you and Blood got an extra special relationship. Like cousins taking a bath together. Oh.
Love that it's a hostel as well. But as you can see, this is where you go for iridium. That's got some purple in it, but it's mostly pink and red. This is purple. What you want?
What you want? Just buy something and I'll toss in this crap fuel cell. Just touching it made two of my fingers right off. I only accept iridium. Cash is for clowns, boy.
Okay, so as he said, we will get the part that we need as long as we buy something. So what do we want to buy? Do we want to upgrade our backpack? Our backpack is already too filled up. But is there like a gun that we use the most and we wish we had space for more bullets? I do like my pistols right now, so let me upgrade that. It will go from white to green.
Displeasure doing business with you.
And then if you upgrade it again, the green goes to blue, and then the blue goes to purple, purple to orange. And then it's like a pinkish, which you can upgrade a couple more times, but it maxes out. Eventually, when it maxes out, you don't even have that option anymore. There's nothing to click on to upgrade, which is what I've done with my last character.
Out of my face!
that stuff for me. Third-degree burns are best taken in shifts. Now, to see the fruits of your loins, this city is gonna fly!
Or not.
Or not. Damn. Well, now we really gotta find Roland. You know what? Maybe get to Roland's place. I think he might have left a message there for you.
Vault Hunter, get in! Roland left a message for you. With you around, the Crimson Raiders are unstoppable.
We'll go through this door and turn this mission in. Every place that we discover is more experience points. It's great. Now that you've made it into Roland's headquarters, you should look around for any clues regarding his whereabouts. This is the place where we will gather all of our characters back. Storage deck upgrade. Increase the number of guns you can equip. How about that? Glad I didn't spend my money on doing that, because this gives me that.
Hey, soldier. If you're hearing this, I'm in trouble. Right now, you're the only thing standing between this city, hell, the whole planet, and Handsome Jack's army. I left info about my whereabouts in my safe. You can use it to store anything you need. This is your home now. Good luck.
Now, this area will become available at a specific point in the game. Don't try to get into it. It's not going to work. It's just letting you, it's just hanging out, waiting for its moment in the story to become unlocked. Tannis has a lot of missions.
Going swimmingly.
Eventually.
Notwithstanding, your help is not required.
She has there's other NPCs that will send you onto jobs. They will give you side missions soon, and they all have their little own intro videos, but she is not going to have her intro video until you talk with the doctor, Dr. Zed, who is right there. He will need help from, when I first walk in there, you'll get an animation, a little movie about him, and then he'll send you this way, and there'll be a movie about her. When you first go into Marcus's gun shop, there's a little video for him. She's the only one who, if you go into her building right away, nothing's going to happen. You need to go into somebody else's building first. So here's where we can store guns, not in our backpack. We can just store them in Sanctuary. This is a good place to put guns that you know you want, but the level is too high and you can't use it yet. You can keep them in your backpack, bring them here, leave them here to free up space in your backpack. And then once you've gotten to the level you want to get to, you can come back here and grab that weapon. Or if you're a hoarder like me, if I just see legendary weapons, I just like having legendary weapons, even if I don't use them. I put all the legendary weapons and legendary grenades and stuff in here. But there's only one thing in here right now. It's the item that we need for our mission, so I'll select it. I need to put it in my backpack. My backpack is filled, so I need to swap it with something. How about this little shield? I should really sell that shield, though. Is there a gun that I can't? The tinderbox. We don't need it, but... Right, we're not getting Roland yet. We're getting the Firehawk first. Of course, my mind is getting way too ahead of myself. I'm so used to farming the end of the game, but anyway, no excuses. Let's go.
The Firehawk? You mean the mass murderer and bounty hunter? Oh, crap! If Firehawk's got him, Roland's in deep! You gotta get to Frostburn Canyon and rescue his ass!
If Roland has been captured by the Firehawk, he's in danger. You're the only one who can stop Jack, but Roland is the man with the plan, so to speak. He knows the best way to strike at Hyperion.
We can just head back there, going from map to map, whichever, this map connects to this other map, and that other map connects to Three Horns Divide. Or we can just fast travel to Three Horns Divide. This is not where we're going in the end, but this is the closest we can fast travel because we haven't discovered where we need to go yet. We need to get there first, and that will open up a fast travel station. But right now, this is the furthest fast travel station that we've found. Oh, actually, we could have just left. Right, we could have just left through that front gate. We would have been here. There's a vehicle station over there, but whatever. We're going to cross this bridge over here. A lot of things to do. Over there, there's a character, but again, we're just trying to beeline the story. We're going right here. If you want, you can try to shoot people in your vehicle, from your vehicle. They're not going to come out until we cross the plane here. There they are. The only flesh and blood characters that are resistant to fire are the ones, as you see it says resist, are the ones that have fire as their own weapons. So they're going to be a problem. If it says resist, switch to another weapon immediately. Oh, that was fire. So let us switch. That's fire also? It looks fire. Yep, it is. Alright, I got 2 fire pistols. That's not good. And also, I don't want to have 2 of any of the same. Shotgun? Anything stronger than that? Oh, a 2 is... Well. Oh, you just hold the right trigger and it fires. It's like a AR shotgun. I haven't used this gun in a while. The beauty of this game is that each playthrough you're going to get different weapons at first, so your gameplay is going to be a little different. I mean, the techniques for me are always the same, but it's fun to have different weapons to... Let me just quickly look around here, see if there's any stuff to pick up. Probably some stuff over there, but let's just hurry up. Now from this point on, we do have to just take one long winding path to the Firehawk. There's going to be a lot of people we have to go after.
Should be around here somewhere. Stay alert. That's weird.
You can kill everybody here if you want, but...
The Firehawk's lair. They've probably left landmarks for their reinforcements. Those should lead you to the Firehawk. That or just follow the screen.
Landmarks, yes.
This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass back to me, he's gonna pay for every bloodshot he kills. We're gonna spray him up from his own freaking intestines.
It's robot fighting time!
It's killing time, it's robot fighting time. So we're about to get to some spiders, lots of spiders. Lots of big jumbo spiders. But I just want to get to the next quick save point. Go up through here, there's a special chest up here.
I wonder what's given them such confidence.
Keep going, Bloodshots! That demonic thing will rue the goddamn day it messed with us! We're gonna make the Firehawk choke to death on his own feces!
Dude. Ew.
So yeah, as I was saying, I just wanted to quickly get to the next save point. And if you want to go back and fight these people and get the loot that's over there, the cash, the grenade... Oh, somebody's coming out. But I'm just going to keep on moving because while I say there's 2 guns that I demand you get for this playthrough, there actually is a 3rd gun that's going to help you a whole lot up until that point. And that is in this area, and it's always there. So even though most weapons are just a random chance, this gun is always here, and it is amazing, and you need to get it immediately. Oh, loot midget. Okay. He's got a skull next to him, as you see. The skull means he's way above my level and should be avoided at all costs, but they give you this completely overpowered grenade. This just takes him out. So instead of going up this rocky hill, go into the water here. There's only one river of water. Follow it all the way to the back. There's going to be a lot of spiders back here. There's one right there. The fronts are shields, so you need to get behind them or shoot at their legs or shoot something that explodes or has splash damage, you know, something that literally splashes around and can get behind them. That's kind of got splash damage. And then when the water comes to an end here, go up this ramp right here, this little hill, turn right, and you'll see some of these puddles. You go into the second puddle over here, and already I can see it. And thank goodness it is my level. I'm gonna swap out my pistol for this. It shoots multiple bullets at once. So it does go through ammo faster, but it also goes through enemies faster, if you know what I mean. Ooh, a shield is even better. I'm gonna hold square. Now I've equipped it. And again, you can see now I've got more space to have a larger number. It's 153, 54. It's going to go up to beyond 180. We also have another upgrade. These upgrades are coming fast and furious. Oh, and look at that. We've reached a level. So we're on level 8, and level 8 finally gives you a third slot for a gun. So a few more levels, we'll have a fourth slot. And our class mod is open, but we just haven't found any to use. Oh, but let's
I just want you all.
I do, but I'm going to choose this one again. And as you can see, again, you can see the, see how there's this line that's sort of, this light green that's coming down from the top of the tree. It's more than halfway down the first row, these first two. So once I get 2 more points, whether I do put 2 more points into this one, cooking up trouble, or if I put 2 into this, it'll be 5 points, and I will open up the next row. This row. So we generally do have to take everybody out here because we're gonna have some people. Look how easily that we're. How cool is that? Yeah, because we're gonna have some slightly difficult enemies up ahead, and we might not be able to get through them, and we don't want these enemies behind us. Let's run through here and grab ammo. Always get ammo. Ammo. Okay. So we came from over there. We went down here to get the gun. We came back up here. Actually see one other thing. Not much, but okay. These are the signs we're supposed to find where you see flames, but when I first played this, I didn't know what the heck I was supposed to look for. I don't know why my robot's not doing anything. There you go. So when we go up these stairs, there will be 2 very large enemies. He's like wearing like a giant deer skull mask or something. I don't know what he's wearing. It'll be a giant deer skull mask wearing person and a small enemy, and then a second large guy with a giant deer skull mask. So those are the 2 giant enemies we're gonna have to worry about up here, and then also the small little companion.
You think the Firehawks got rolled?
I guess that's the symbol. Okay.
I heard heard the Firehawk liquefies bandits and drinks them like ice cream. The last thing I'll say. I'm sure your bandit pal Roland's just fine.
Okay, here comes the first big one. He's gonna jump way down over here.
Whoops. Almost spilled the secret.
Here they come. There's the small one, and there's the big one. I'm just trying to get at them as quickly as possible. We can go work our way all the way back if we need to. We have plenty of space behind us. I'm not going to go any further because, okay, well, I went too far. I wanted to wait before this guy showed up.
Was it good for you?
Hey, but no problem. It all worked out. There's some loot over here, but we're going to keep going straight just to hurry up through this. Save point. Always good. A lot of spiders here and a lot of people coming up.
Rescue Roland from this Firehawk.
And you're generally going to have to kill almost all of them to get to where you need to go.
You know what?
We don't have to go up that way, though. A lot of spiders up there.
Secret involves your pathetic resistance dying.
A lot of spiders down here, too, but... I can see all the spiders in the little red diamonds. Okay, they went away. Good. Switch over to something else. Oh, the spiders are attacking them. Yes, sometimes enemies will attack each other. As we said in the first video, where the bandits were going after the bullymongs, and the bullymongs were attacking them. You don't get any points for the deaths, but if you are worried about your health and you want to save on ammo, and you don't mind missing out on some experience points for that, because you just want to reserve ammo or whatever, you can certainly do that. Now there's a very easy walk over this way, but you have to fight through a lot of big enemies. This area over here is a lot more difficult to get across, but I prefer it for some reason. I don't know why. There are still enemies on this side. You have to jump over to this platform here, and once you do that, enemies are going to come out from over here, so I will then jump back to here and engage with them. Oh, looks like there's somebody else now. I waited too long. Now nobody's out here. They should come out. What is going on? This is bizarre. Maybe that only happens in the harder difficulties? I don't remember. That is weird.
Welcome to die.
Welcome to die. Let's send him down there. You handle them. They gather. If you can see a bunch of red diamonds gathered together, that's a perfect time to throw your grenade down to them. There you are. So slagged enemies. Slag is a element that makes any damage that happens to the enemy be more powerful. So in harder difficulties, when it's really hard to kill people with your guns, use a gun or a grenade or something that will get slag all over them, and then all of your bullets are going to do a lot more damage. You want to coat them in a purple juice that makes shooting them easier. Shotguns are good for when someone just kind of appears and when they're just really close to you. It's good. So we need to go through this tunnel, but two even larger enemies are going to come out, also with their giant deer masks. So I would like to clear this area out before he just threw a grenade, so I'm going to jump down and get away from it. And there's also some loot that I want to get, which is under this tent here. And we're getting some challenges complete. Right, that's another good reason to engage with all the enemies, even if you don't have to get through the story. Probably a challenge of kill a certain amount of enemies with a shotgun, kill a certain amount of enemies who are got fire weapons. Okay, let's go behind this tent, like I said. Lots of moolah. Anything good? A shotgun? How you do compared to mine? Oh, we're doing great. I love having a weapon that can last for a long time. Why not? Okay. This is also giving us time to revive our robot buddy. Okay, let's deal with the two very large enemies that are about to approach. I'll use this gun to shoot them while they're kind of far away. And then I'll switch to this. So that's something we can talk about. If you know that there are two weapons, and you will need two weapons, I haven't got to them yet, they're coming up. But it's good to have them together. But if you didn't pick them up in order, what you can do is, say you want to put the light last socks in the second slot here, and you want to just move this reconstructing projectile diversification down here. Well, select either one. I'll do the bottom one. It opens up your backpack, but hit the left on the D-pad to come back to your equipped and highlight in yellow which one you want to swap it with. So we have the green selected. Do we want to swap it in this yellow slot or this yellow slot? We want to swap it with a shotgun. So now I have these two together. That's what's really most important for me, is that they were already together, but in order of where you get them when you're hitting triangle, I wanted this to be first so I can shoot them from far away. And as they get closer and closer, all I need to do is hit triangle, and I switch to my weapon that's closer.
This is it. The Firehawk's hideout. Be careful, friend. There are bags and traps everywhere.
Oh, God, Helen! You touched my little flash!
See? Traps.
Oh, I didn't even need to switch to it. Beautiful. But you probably will need to switch because I'm sure my ammo is just strong because of my... Let's just switch now to give it a... Show how that works. Oh, it's not even that strong. Now here there's no enemies, you just have to watch out for the fire. You could see if you saw as he was running, he got burned by fire that came out. All you really have to notice is the pipe and, more importantly, the black soot. Don't go near the soot because that's where fire comes out, and it only comes out when you pass it. It's like a booby trap. And they could be up above, they could be over here, they could be down here, so look for pipes. Oh, we saved from there. Oh, but look, here's some soot. So they faked us out on this one. If we get too close, it'll probably go off. I don't really want to risk it. Ooh, here's this tricky one. Barely see it. So you can wait for it to stop, or you can just jump over it. Save point, beautiful. Oh, what's this? Go around it. When I say there's no height that you can die from, but I said there's exceptions if you go off the map, technically that's off map, so if you fall down there, you will die. Notice the spot, the pipe.
Oh, you feel that? The sound of those those earthquakes marks my drills getting closer and closer to the vaults. That's the sound of progress, baby.
And another save point, yay. So we're going to run up into this room here. You're going to see a lot of shooting. Don't waste your bullets because you will never be able to kill the enemies that you see. You have to get close enough to start a cutscene in which that person right there will do the killing for us. So don't waste your ammo. You can sit here all day. No one's going to come after you. Doesn't matter how much you shoot at them, they're not going to die. You'll see their health go down a little bit, but it'll never go down completely. Even if I see them, yes. So he's a skull. Wow, he's a skull. So we are moving through this game faster than our leveling can handle. So it's going to definitely start to get more tough. But let's move up here. Don't worry about them. I know. Don't worry.
I'm gonna kill you!
Boom. The Firehawk. Sup.
Sup.
So now they're going to teach us about healing.
Call me the Firehawk, but the name's Lilith. I'm with the Raiders like you. I keep the bandits in line so Roland can focus on taking down Jack. Anyway, long story, lots of internal bleeding. Could you help me up?
This is important when you're playing with other people, whether you're playing online or locally. This is how you revive your teammates, but we don't have any teammates in single player, so she's teaching us this, but we're never going to have to use it again. It's the one and only time you're going to see this.
Oh, I need a pick-me-up. Get me some iridium, will ya? I should have some in one of my strong boxes.
She's got Roland on her dating profile. What does he have to say about her? Hey, I love you, call me. That's what she's saying to him. I was just thinking about you again. We're just thinking about you. Yeah, she's obsessed. This is not how you heal your
that's the stuff.
companions when you play in multiplayer. This is just story stuff that she needs. She needs iridium.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Bet you're looking for Roland, huh? He's not here. The Bloodshots grabbed him. Made him cocky, too. Never came after me this hard.
They're in here! Get them!
Now the real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast a few of them for you.
You're gonna be my new meat!
He's gonna get most of them, but you do want to try to engage with some of them. I don't want to waste my ammo too much, but it's alright, there's always more ammo.
We got psychos incoming!
All right over there?
She's not going to revive us, by the way. We learned how to revive her, but no one revives us except there might be some special abilities on certain characters that they will revive you. But that might be another one of the games.
Don't stand a chance against us.
Oh yeah, I forgot to even... Be careful moving back like that because you don't want to accidentally fall off, because that is considered off map down there.
Get some ammo. This ain't over yet. They found another way in.
I waited for him to get right next to that barrel and then I shot it. Had to level up. So the thing about this particular playthrough is the story mission has fixed levels. Whenever you're here, this mission is a level 8 mission. It's always a level 8 mission, and the rewards that you get from it are always going to be level 8 or whatever the level is. When you start playing in other modes, then the levels will level up with you. So once you've completed the game and you start it again, you might be at a level 27 at the time or a 30. When you start the game, the first story mission that you play again, when you're trying to find Claptrap's eye, will be at level 30. So when you're playing in those modes, you definitely want to try to make sure you keep upgrading your weapons. In these games, you might be able to get away with your weapons a little bit longer because things aren't just automatically leveling up with you in real time. But, you know, so you can do side missions. If something's a level 9 and you don't think you can do a level 9, you can go off and do side missions and level up to 9, level up to 10, 11, 12, 13 if you want, and then come back to the story mission and it'll still be the level 9. So it'll be much easier because you're a higher level, so you're stronger. You can hold more shields. Your weapons are going to be better. We're kind of playing from behind here. But I'm just trying to work smarter, not harder. That's the key here. Work smarter, not harder. Don't try to do all this work to level up in order to be able to do it. Let's get these things done under-leveled. Because the game has little, you know, there's ways of doing it.
How I do?
Watch out! Badass psycho! How you doing over there?
Pretty good. I love that my robot is just totally distracting him.
Well, that was...
Second iridium, this is the last one we need.
That's the stuff.
Give it here.
Give it here. It's so impolite, Lilith.
Thank
Give it. I know you're in pain, but you don't have to say give it. Now, to get out of here, we don't need to go all the way back the way we came. She's going to transport us over here.
a little awesome. Thanks to this.
But she can't get to otherwise.
Why? Now let's talk about rescuing my.
Don't try jumping it. You're not going to be able to jump it. But she's going to phase shift us, which is basically just transporting us from one location to another.
Well, ex-boyfriend.
Oh, we got... Oh, X. That's why she's upset. So we got our first class mod. It will increase our fire rate, but we'll have less bullets. Kind of don't want that. But I'll accept it. And it's going to be slotted in the slot.
Grabbed. Roland was getting in.
I don't know if there's a way. There is a way to unequip it. I don't want to drop it. I guess you do have to drop it. Yeah, I don't want to have less magazine size, so I'm going to drop it. Triangle. Sorry.
The vault and what Jack plans to do with it. You have to find him. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, keep the city in one piece while Roland's away. But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the Bloodshot stronghold. That's where they're keeping Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still.
But she's not going to transport us that far. She's just going to transport us right to a few feet away, but an area we wouldn't have been able to get to.
Like 10 feet, didn't I? Sorry. Still getting used to this.
No worries, Lilith.
Bloodshot Stronghold is full of real tough customers. You might want to train a bit before you take them on. You're doing good out there, by the way. Keep it up.
You might want to train, meaning you might want to do some side missions. And we could. We could also try to There is one part in the stronghold that I always have a lot of difficulty with, and I haven't found any easy way to do it other than to level up more, but we'll work through it. We'll get through this together. There's a couple parts in this game that I've always found very difficult, but a lot of the rest we can get through it more easily than you think. Compared to an actual pistol. Ooh. It's almost the same style of gun. It's also Hyperion. Swap it out. Hold square. That one's got more damage, but I'll keep this one. This starts out shaky. Look at it wobbling around. I'm not pressing anything other than holding the left trigger. Once you start shooting, it'll start stabilizing. So look how it gets nice and stable. It drops us off right where we need to go. So we can fast travel to there, or we can just go through here. Let's go through here and see where it drops us off. Either way, we need to get to one map that will connect us to the damn fine rescue map. And either way, it's 3 horn stuff. And actually, I think there's actually...
Alright, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Bloodshot's are camped out all around the dam. You want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for you.
One thing I've always hated about this game is that they always have characters talking when there's a bunch of combat going and all the enemies are yelling at you and you can't hear what they're saying. Part of the reason I don't mind talking over this, because you wouldn't be able to hear what they're saying half of the time anyway. So infiltrate the Bloodshot Stronghold. So in order to do this, we need to get through another area like this, so another little spot that's up against a mountain wall. But that's has a wall up and we need to honk our horn to get let in, but our horn needs to be recognized as one of their enemy vehicles. So if we came up to here and hit R3, oops, L3, there we go. They're not going to like that horn. They're not going to let us in. So that takes us to another area of the map with another NPC that's going to help us do that. But in order to do that, we have to do more side missions or, just missions for them. So we will cover all that in the next video because we got Firehawk. So we got the first NPC that we need to in our group that we're gathering. Next is going to be Roland, which requires the vehicle first. So we'll do that next. I'm Dan, First Person Looter, and this is my FPL guide to Borderlands 2, the game I've played more than any other game. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.